Hey vinyl community, Elliot here, Lazy Dogs Records. This is a contest entry for Rob Walker. If you're not already familiar with Rob's channel is Rob Walker, Let the Music Play. He's been in the vinyl community for 2 years now, making videos, participating in live streams in the last few months. And he's got a really great channel. If you don't already subscribe, I suggest that you do. I'll give you a link to his contest video down below. I won't make this too long because everybody is talking about how long videos are and they want to keep them a little shorter, and I'm sure people don't want to waste too much time watching these things when they run a long time. So here we go. First of all, what's playing? Dizzy Gillespie and Charlie Parker, Groovin' High. The album is on EMUS, E-M-U-S Records, and these are recordings from 1947. Okay, so now Rob's contest was to show, to list 5 artists or bands that you would have loved to have been able to see live, but haven't. So in my version, I'm not going to go back to the 60s and 70s and say, oh, I wished I could have seen the Allman Brothers Band in their original lineup, or anything else like that. I wished I'd seen Django Reinhardt play at the Hot Club in Paris or whatever. I'm going to do artists that, if there had not been a pandemic, would in all likelihood have been touring in one capacity or another, either playing clubs or playing outdoor arenas or whatever, theaters. Would have been playing 2020, and we would have had a chance to see them. So these are acts that would have loved to have seen in 2020 but couldn't because of circumstances. Okay, so number 1, and these are in no particular order, Jason Isbell and the 400 Unit. I would love to have had the opportunity to see Jason Isbell and his band, the 400 Unit. This is the Nashville Sound. They've got one album since then that they put out. But, great. I've said before, the best singer-songwriter in the 21st century that I've heard. And, if anybody's better, please tell me about them, because I certainly want to check them out. He also can rock, too. In his band, the 400 Unit is a very tight band. Often features his wife, also Amanda Shires is her name, an artist in her own right, but also playing in the 400 Unit oftentimes. Okay, the next one, I don't know why I've got this list here because I don't have them in that order. Okay, the artist Sarah Shook and her band, the Disarmers. And this is her album, Sidelong. Very good. She records for Bloodshot Records. Great, I don't know what you'd call it, alt country with a punk feel to it, something like that. Love to see Sarah Shook and the Disarmers. Okay, and this is a live album by a band I'd love to see. They've been touring pretty darn steadily for the last 5 or 10 years, I guess. Tedeschi Trucks Band, the husband and wife team of Susan Tedeschi and Butch Trucks. And it's normally about a 12-piece band making some great music out there. I would love to see the Tedeschi Trucks Band live. Had the opportunity in 2019, couldn't take them up on it because of life circumstances. Don't we hate life circumstances? But I had some friends that went to see Tedeschi Trucks in the outdoor theater show. Would have loved to see them. All right, in that same vein, the Marcus King Band. This is Carolina Confessions from the Marcus King Band. I would love to see these guys live someday, and maybe I will eventually. And another artist, one of the great young acoustic guitarists out there today, Molly Tuttle. I would love to go see Molly Tuttle. And this is actually signed by Molly. I think I just bought it and you got it signed when you bought it. It may have been a pre-order, I'm not sure. Okay, and along that same vein, another one of the great acoustic guitarists, young acoustic guitarist, is Billy Strings, and this is his album Turmoil and Tinfoil. Billy Strings, creating all kinds of amazing music. I'd say these two are the best young artists, along with a few others in their ranks, like Sierra Hull and some of the others. But really, if I could have seen these 6 artists in concert in 2020, I would have called that like my best year ever for music. But wasn't to be in 2020, and it looks like it's going to be a while in 2021. But we'll hang on. We'll hope for the best. And everybody remember, stay 6 feet apart, wear your masks, wash your hands, get that vaccine as soon as you can, and let's get through this crisis without any more loss of life than we can avoid. Any loss of life that we can avoid would be wonderful. So people, be smart out there. Remember, be kind to your neighbors, because we're all neighbors.